Okay, so we're going into the last hour now. Gonna gather our things. I wish that there remained like a target on that or something, because it's really hard to tell, like if you have the mouse cursor positioned properly to drop it into your inventory. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Ian. We're gonna barter. I am gonna give him some more things to hold on to. And I need to re-equip the Geiger counter. Keep that. Okay. Here, take those things off of my hands, would you? Thanks. Okay. Put that in the inventory. Put the Geiger counter back here. Oh, interesting. I might have to look at those a little closer here in a minute. Anyway, I want to know... Okay, so we currently have 3 rads of radiation. That's not bad. I mean, realistically, that's... For where we are, that is not bad at all. What is our radiation resistance? It is 100% still. So... How are we doing for levels, by the way? Because I'm contemplating now, since we're in, like, decent condition, I'm almost wondering if we should fight our way back out. Instead of what we were doing last time. I really wish there was a take all button as well. But again, I think that is something that from a modern perspective... I don't know if I would think that though, because like... Even if I was playing this, you know... When did this come out? 98? If I was playing this in 98, I would be like... I really wish that I could just... You know, instead of going... Okay, so Alpha Experiment Disk. So now if I go into the Pip-Boy, which I can go Status... And then look at the Alpha Experiment tape. Okay, so we're going to read through that a bit later. I don't want to read through it right now. And that's another experiment tape. I don't... where we are in the glow, I don't want to be here any longer than we need to be. FEV disk, okay. Yeah, I just... That's the new one, okay. I don't want... I mean, in terms of characterization, Corvo wouldn't want to stick around here, and neither do I. Because, yeah. Everything in here is very dicey. I mean, I'm constantly being bombarded with radiation. Alright, I'm going to use a stim pack. So I'm going to use 2 stim packs. And then I'm going to give Ian some more stuff. if he would stop moving. Okay, here, he can have these flares, because I don't need those. I never use them. You can have one of these. 2 of these. Sniper rifle. And I hope that frees up enough space that I can pick up the I can pick up the power armor and give it, or not power armor, whatever armor it is, and give it to him. I don't know if he'll wear it. Okay, good. Well, yeah, we'll wait until we open a few more things and again run out of space before we start swapping everything over. Oh, there's another disc. Okay, and that's the Delta experiment disc. Okay, again, we are actually going to sit down and I'm going to read all of that stuff. I just don't want to do it right here. Okay. There's the minigun. It isn't followed, I guess, without a minigun, and it's apparently been that way since the beginning. Unsurprisingly, the minigun, I immediately can't pick up anything else. That thing must be crazy heavy. Of course it's a good trade. I'm using you as a pack mule, and your AI is not smart enough to realize it. Again, I'm full. Okay. This is getting really tight, but it looks like I might actually be able to leave with everything. Which would be, you know, crazy. Considering what it was looking like last time. What is this even? Microfusion cells. Again, we're full. Hey, Ian, you want some things? Do you want things? Everybody likes things. I don't know what this is. All right, it's a stealth boy. I don't have one of those, so I do want to kind of hold on to that. Oh, did I? I think I just flubbed that, that's all. Oh, I know what I did. I unloaded it. Okay. So we have everything. What are our rads at? 3. Perfect. And we still have 100% radiation. So I don't know where we're getting 3 rads from, but I don't care. Okay, go up to floor 4. Now, I could kill the robots for experience. I just kind of feel guilty doing that. So I'm going to ask you to turn off the power. I'll turn your power back on. It's just, I don't have access to turn off the robots, but I have access to turn off the power, so. Also, I need to stop hitting F5 when I mean to hit F6, because it is just headache-inducing. Okay. Like, Corva's not the kind of person that I think would be a complete jerk and go screw with the computer. If I was playing, like, I have played jerkish characters before. It just doesn't, it seems wrong for him. So let's turn the power back on. Can we open this door yet? I don't understand how we were able to open that. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna quick save. I'm gonna go over here and just look this up. Welded door, the glow. It's random as to whether or not the door is fused shut. Okay, so you just need high... Oh, I could use drugs to do it. That's how I was able to open it last time. Let's use some drugs. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Drugs, drugs, drugs. I wish that it gave you some information there as to what you're doing, because then I would have realized it, right? So basically, I didn't have a high enough strength to open the door, because the door is welded shut. But I just took some drugs. Now I feel stronger. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, how many rads do we have? 3? Okay. I'm fine with living with 3 rads. Actually, no. I'm actually... There, go back. Okay, we're gonna... There it is. Okay, so let's stop at the hub first. So we'll go from here to the hub. Okay. I don't really need to do anything in the hub right now, but I kind of... Okay. Yeah, we lost our radiation resistance. That's perfectly fine. I just wanted to save here as, like, a waypoint. Because if something really shitty were to happen, then... Like, I just didn't want to get fucked over after doing all of that, right? Okay. Raiders? No, this dude, Lone Traveler. He's not junk. It's trades goods. I guess what's your story? What kind of music do you sing? Oh, mostly old songs. Some Celtic music. It's a change of pace. You didn't happen to know, I'm not pronouncing that. As I think it's called. Sure. Apparently, I have been invigorated by a bard. I have your stupid thing now, Mr. Brotherhood peoples. So, what do you want? What do you want?
Hey, you're back. Did you get something? Great. But, the High Elder said you have to give it to me before I can let you in. Sorry. This is great. Hang on while I open the door. Well, hello. What can I help you with?
Can I ask a few
Go
questions? Yeah, what exactly you do?
The gates and decide whether to let them in. You and the merchants are about the only ones that get in now because the elders seem like they're preparing for something.
Why you letting
Why
merchants
do I
in?
let them in? Well, we have to get our food and other things. We trade our weapons for all that.
Ah, I wonder if that was a possibility. If I could have gotten in here with merchant caravan. Why don't you just grow food?
Well, the purpose of this place is to make scribes and knights. Anyone who wants to be something else just leaves.
Okay, well, can I ask a few more questions? You heard any good rumors?
Some of the initiates think we're preparing for war. That's why hardly anyone gets in now. I was surprised when the High Elder told me to let you in.
Why?
I don't know, but I've heard the High Elder arguing with the other elders.
Okay, I see you around. Alright, so we're gonna go in. And assuming we don't get caught anywhere into conversation, we're gonna go through some of these logs. Now that we have a few moments and we're not under constant threat of being radiated to death. Okay, so the Brotherhood tape. Captain Maxim was right. This place is death. I'm writing this so that if we don't make it back someday, someone, they might find out what happened to us. We made it to West Tech Research Facility after 20 days of hell. But that was the easy part. The radiation levels began to shoot up as soon as we could see the giant crater. We checked our supplies and figured with our armor and the anti-rad supplies, we'd be fine for at least a day of exploring. I felt it was a calculated risk, but the technology we had the potential of recovering was worth it. We climbed down into the crater, to the first level, and everything seemed to go according to plan. The power was off, so we didn't need to circumvent the security. Or so we thought. There wasn't much of value on this level, so we pushed on. The second level was more of the same. When Jensen dropped to the third level, all hell broke loose. The security sensors had been burned out on the first 2 levels, but not on the third. Jensen was cut to ribbons before he knew what had happened. He'd never even seen weapons cut through power armor like that. Men started dropping left and right. And the ones that were still alive lost it. I tried to regroup, but only Soto and Carmillo made it back up here to the first level with me. The fact that I can smell Soto's burning flesh where his arm was taken off means that my power armor is no longer airtight. So I'm sucking up a lot of rads. A lot more than I'd planned on. I'm leaking hydraulics at an alarming rate as well. We need to get far enough away from this place before my armor dies. Carmillo seemed fine physically, but he wandered off an hour ago, mumbling something about Gehenna. That bastard has all the anti-rad. That leaves Soto and myself. We can't make it far enough away from here without the anti-rads. So I've got to find Carmillo before it's too late. Sergeant D. Allen, United States Air Forces. Interesting. Log. Date March 21st, 2075. Major Barnett has ordered experiments with batch 10-11 of pan-immunity viron, which has been renamed FEV, the forced evolutionary virus. His main concern is the side effects of the quad helix structure rather than the main effect of the replicative stability. He believes the new structure is the next logical step for mammalian nuclei. Experiments with the single-celled organisms is a great success. But while the basal metabolism appears unchanged, their immunity to infection and radiation is exceeding all earlier expectations. Addendum. Chloroplasts seem unaffected by the viron. Further experiments on plant cells have been cancelled by order of Major Barnett. May 9th, 2075. We've infected several species of flatworm with FEV. Within hours, the worms increased in size by 28%, and 39 separate viral contagions were resisted by the population. Each sample was allowed to continue for several generations, and the new DNA structure was successfully passed onto the worm's progeny. Although only asexual production was noticed in the samples, experiments with insects have been less successful. Major Barnett has postponed these experiments until further notice. June 30th, 2075. Several lab strains of white mice have been infected successfully with FEV. Again, an increase in size has been noted within hours, and after 9 days, all mice had stabilized at 31% larger than the control group. Dissection revealed the most increase in size in striated muscle tissue and certain internal organs, such as the liver, heart, and kidneys. In a surprising finding, the infected mice were found to run mazes in less than half the time of the control group. More testing will be needed to confirm the finding as significant. November 9th, 2075. We've infected 218 rabbits with FEV. Half the subjects were implanted with electrodes to monitor EEG activity before and after the infection. Increased electrical activity in the brain was noted in 3.2 seconds on average after injection. Again, the typical size increase was noted. However, increased aggression and posturing, especially among males, was noted as well. Sacrifice and protrusion yielded brain tissue that showed increased dendritic connection, especially in the limbic system and frontal cortex. January 12th, 2076. With batch 11-11, we have improved the mitotic cycle efficiency by 43%. We've infected 53 raccoons with the new strain. In addition, now, the expected size increase, the behavioral test confirmed an increase in intelligence and manual dexterity, up by 19 points on the Schuler-Cap index. Fortunately, several subjects escaped confinement and had to be hunted down and dispatched. Major Barnett ordered the remaining subjects terminated. 2 pairs were unaccounted for. May 13th, 2076. We have spliced several new gene sequences supplied by Major Barnett's advisory team into FEV. With batch 11-101A, we've infected 23 dogs with both pure and dogs, both pure and mixed breed, and all experienced nearly immediate growth. The larger size was accompanied with increased aggressiveness, while no significant intelligence increase was noted. We plan to attempt crossover of 92 ally pairs with batch 1111. All subjects were terminated after 14 weeks of study. October 4th, 2076. The crossover has been complicated, and 15 chimpanzees were infected with batch 111. Growth and immunity levels were unprecedented. Attempts to induce cancers in the subjects through radiological and chemical agents were not successful. Increased aggressiveness has led to isolating the subjects. 2 subjects suffered violent epileptic seizures and died. All remaining subjects terminated. January 7th, 2077. Major Barnett has ordered the transfer of all FEV service to the Mariposa military base. He plans to continue the project experiments on volunteer subjects. I'm against this, and would like it noted that research on human subjects is not recommended by myself or my staff. So this is kind of sounds like where the super mutants came from. Really happy when I went through and read that. Prototype Pan-Immunity Viron Project. In the hopes of countering the current bacteriological and viral agents employed by the Chinese government, we've manufactured a virus fragment consisting of ribonucleic acid, RNA, encased in a protein lipid sheath. The viron contains a specially arranged sequence of radiated amino acids that are capable of attaching to non-specific binding sites of deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, I can talk, and force a non-replicating mitosis to occur. The resulting host cell is left with a quadruple helix DNA structure. Early tests are promising. The viron attaches easily. The viron easily penetrates the cell membrane and attaches directly to the host DNA in the nucleus. Mitosis of the structure begins almost immediately. Cytokinesis is prevented by controlling the disposition of the kinetochore fibers during and this is really complicated. The entire mitotic cycle lasts approximately 2 hours, although phenotypical expression of the new structure may take days or weeks to become apparent. In addition to an effective immunity to bacterial and viral agents, the quad helix structure is almost entirely immune to errors introduced by base pairing during replication due to multiplicity of the base sequence. So they're immune to inbreeding, I'm taking from that. Radiation exposed tissue, so no mutation in base sequence and protein synthesis. Mechanisms are okay. Over 80% of sampled tissues contained quad helix DNA. Most affected was muscle and bone tissue, as well as secretory cells, as those cells seem most receptive to the viron. Sensory cells are least affected. Surprisingly, even normally non-replicating nerve cells and non-somatic cells were induced to begin mitosis. Further experiments will be necessary to determine the results of these cells. The military has deemed it necessary for us to research further in depth the effects of wave technology upon living organisms. We've taken light and sound as the basis of our studies. By manipulating the amplitude of the light waves and magnifying the frequency, we've been able to get lasers which cut through a few feet of steel. Unfortunately, the power to do such a task has not been fully developed. We will have other scientists look into this. Okay, so that sounds like what the laser gun shit I have is. And I don't want to read aloud the mutant transmissions because that was a while ago. And this is the stuff I've already read before. Okay. Who is this? Good day, Nishit. How may I help you? Jeez. Where is the... Could you tell me where I might find our High Elder? Maxon, the High Elder can be found on the 4th floor. You can either take the elevator down to level 4. If you take the other elevator down to level 4, you should be either in the council room or the Elder's rooms. You can ask one of the guards on that level. They should know at the moment. Thank you. I'm not here to be a dick, so... You know why I'm here? I am here to get power armor. That is why I am here. Where's the other elevator, though? Oh, here it is. Go in! Okay, there we go. I can look at one of these monitors here. Okay, but... Oh, there's John Maxon, okay.
Hello, youngster. Cabot said you wanted to talk. Look, I'm pretty stacked up right now, so I'll help you out as long as you don't start flapping your gums too much. You know, outsiders are like that, always jawing. Kinda like me, huh?
Maybe you can tell me. Everyone here, they seem on edge, ready to go to war, but nobody knows
Well,
with
the
who.
merchants from the hub told us a bunch of caravans disappeared on their way up north. I think there's an army in the mountains. But the elders, they don't want to act until they're sure.
Well, I have found proof that it is this army that is causing the disappearance of the caravans. An army of mutants. You should have very good reason to be worried. They look very formidable.
The problem. To survive, we need someone who knows the outside. Like you.
I will go scout the area in north and
Good.
report what I find.
Anything else you need to ask?
Would it be possible for me to get a hold of better weapons?
Well, I suggest you talk to my assistant, Mathia, about that.
Yeah, we'll, sniper rifle power. What the fuck is a ripper? I'll have to look up what a ripper is. Oh my! It's a vibroblade. I mean, none of those are really good for me because I don't have energy weapons. I have sniper rifles. I guess we'll get a rocket launcher. I have rockets. Hello, Initiative. So you're the one that made it out of the Ancient Order alive. What are you? The name's Mathia. I'm officially Maxon's assistant, but I'm also here to make sure no one messes with the old man. What do you do as assistant? Well, I take care of all the paperwork. Could not do paperwork to save his life. Also, if he clears a weapons upgrade with one of the brothers, I process the order. Why is
What the hell do you want now?
I need to ask questions.
Fire away.
Why? Okay, one thing I'm gonna have a constant gripe with, and I've complained about it before, and I'm kind of complaining about it now. Why can't I ask the Brotherhood where to find a water chip? My whole point of everything I'm doing right now is looking for this stupid water chip. I got all the way in here. They have tons of tech. Why can't I ask? Do you guys know where I can find a water chip? Do you know anything about Deathclaw?
No, just another stupid... Yeah, fire away.
What are other elders?
Well, you see, there's 4 of them.
Yes.
And that's about all they can ever agree on. They can't even agree if they want to piss, much less pick a pot to piss in.
Another
Sure.
question. What is Brotherhood's main
Our
purpose?
main goal is to survive. The scribes copy old plans for weapons or design new ones, and the knights make guns from them. Most guns come from us. Yeah, fire away. Look, I don't have time for a story that long right now. Here, all of us grew up on this. Then get out. I have work to do.
What do you give me? You give me something, didn't you? Ooh, a new thing. I'm not reading all that. That is a lot of crap. Maybe I will. By my orders as active commanding officer following the untimely death of Colonel Robert Spindle, during this time of crisis, the full base security team has been deployed to the security bunker at Lost Hill. This directive includes the families of officers and enlisted men. Unless otherwise directed from a proper representative of the War Department, this order will stand as written. 1. First operative. Operative number 1. All military personnel and their families are to vacate the base by 0800 on the 25th of October, 2077. All personnel traveling under command will make their way to the Lost Hill base. No leave has been granted. Operative 2. All civilian personnel are directed to remain at base, pending orders from their legal command structure. Operative 3. Equipment deemed necessary to the survival of base military personnel is to be immediately drawn from stores. Proper authorization will follow, time permitting. Operative 4. All codes of military justice will be harshly enforced on military personnel and civilian personnel in joint military operations. Operative 5. Until such time as consistent and authorized communication can be established with the War Department, these orders will have precedence over any previously established orders. Captain Maxon, 24th of October, 2077. Okay. Why would they have to agree to... What? Huh? Did I say something weirdly? And now you're just like... Or was it actually something that I read and completely oblivious to? I should also use this stuff. Where's that other book? Under the Sea? What? I think I'm just not remembering saying something. Use the computer console. Okay, I do see that there's a computer console. Science! Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, it was the NPC saying it? Oh, right. I was just tooting him out, I think. He was annoying me. Or more accurately, I was being very annoyed by the fact that I couldn't ask where to find a water chip. Because, yeah, I think that's what was going on. Is I was like, I want a water chip. Why can't anyone tell me where to find a goddamn water chip? Alright, well, let's go see the other elders, maybe? Oh, yeah. I probably was. I tend to hum random things. Rhombus is my idol. Hello, Initiate. Everything is secure. Hello, old people. Greetings, Initiate. I need to speak with you. He motions for you to come closer. You both what? There is an urgent matter I need you to help me with. It's Maxon. I'm pretty sure he's gone off the deep end. He keeps babbling about an army amassing to the north. I'm not willing to send our troops up there into possibly radiated areas unless I've got absolute proof that this army exists. I need someone who isn't a friend of the old man. Someone I can get an honest report from. Are you willing to check the northern region? I can do that. Good. First go talk to Maxon if you haven't already. Report back to me when you've checked the northern region. After that, we'll decide what to do with Maxon. Okay. Greetings, Initiate! Maxon seems a bit stressed lately. Good day, Initiate. You all have nothing to say. That is remotely interesting. Brotherhood of losers. Okay, I guess we'll explore floor 3. What's he's on floor 3? Oh, he's scribes. Wow, there's a lot of crap here. So I think we're gonna probably, like, get a feel for the Initiate, like the Brotherhood base today. Particularly that now after we conquered the glow. The headache that was. We're gonna get the lay of the land here. Greetings. I have not seen you here before. Are you lost? May I be of service? I am looking for Vree. I am Vree's assistant. Vree is over there. Thank you. Scribe. Vree.
Greetings. It's a fine day for learning. Can I help you?
I know you are Master Scribe, but what does that mean?
I record the knowledge of our ancestors for future generations.
Interesting.
Yes, I guess you could say I know stuff. What can I help you with?
I need a water chip repaired. Can you help me?
That sounds like a manufacturing problem. We handle theory and design only. Have one of the knights help you out.
Okay, well, can I ask something
what can
else?
I help you with?
I would like to know more about weapons you
Speak
make.
to the knights. Ask them to show you one of the latest laser pistols I designed.
That voice sounds familiar. That voice sounds really familiar. It is CCH Pounder.
Go ahead.
I heard something about holodisks. How can I
Use
read
your
them?
Pip-Boy 2000 to read the discs. Insert the disc into the reader.
Where can I learn
If the
computer
Brotherhood
skills?
has some automated courses that you can take. Here, I'll show you.
Did she just give me, like, books or something? Yeah, it's the lady that voiced Amanda Waller. Yeah. Okay, you said you'd show me, but then you didn't
What can I help
do
you
that. What is causing all mutations?
Between the nuclear and biogenic weapons used in the war, it's surprising we don't have more mutations. However, if we can hold out, everything will be okay.
The interesting thing is she's doing, like, I would have recognized it if she was doing her actual regular CCH Pounder voice. Like, normally her voice is a bit harsher.
All the mutants I've studied have been sterile. They can't breed with another creature. If we could clean up the mutation sources, we should be able to simply outlive the mutants.
Interesting theory.
Here, take this holodisk. It's got copies of my autopsies on mutant corpses. It clearly shows that no mutant could possibly reproduce successfully. Go ahead.
Although I prevent...
You would need some anti-radiation drugs. I have some. Take these immediately if you think you're near radiation.
Thank you. Wow. That would have been nice before going to the frigging, before going there. Oops. Yeah. This is truly amazing. Some of the knights on a patrolling expedition came across an unusual creature. This creature appears to be humanoid, and quite possibly was once human state, but however the differences in the structure of this creature, there are many of them between this creature and normal humans. In the initial investigation of the creature, it is discovered that they have a cellular structure akin to that of humans. But before any possible decomposition can take place, I'm taking down statistics on this subject. Statistics of Subject A. Height. Mass. Gender is undeterminate and its height and mass are quite big. Predominantly gray with tints of green under the current lighting system. Uncertain if this is due to decay or exposure in the wastelands. Note the skin is extremely tough with respect to scalpels. 77% muscle mass, 10% bone mass, 3% fat mass, and the remaining 9% tissue mass. Cellular structure. Cells undergo cellular division at an increased rate. Mitosis occurs at a rate of 15% quicker than that of normal humans. Cellular structure seems highly similar to humans. Genetic structure shows strong correlation between the subject and Homo sapiens. Possibly mutation from nuclear and biochemical agents remnant from the war. DNA strands appear to be very complete. All recessive genes and ailments appear to be eradicated from the system. The RNA strands appear to have been manipulated to allow for greater transmission of signals. Based on the increased size of the neurotransmitters and synaptic receivers, I must hypothesize that the subject has acute reflexes and heightened senses. Based on the reports that the Knights gave of the area in which the subject was discovered, bearing a high radiation and extremely high concentration of chemical agents, it is a wonder the subject survived as long as it did. Performing tests to determine the possible cause of death. Results from the tests conducted on Subject A. Black powder burns near the area suggest possible bullet. 1.2 centimeter lacerations on the calf of the leg appear to have been made by teeth. We'll conduct tests for possible rabies. Skin dried out and flaking. Possible exposure. Test result. Radiation count. 12 rads. Rabies test. Clean. Hydrochloric gas. Clean. Chlorine level. Minimal. Sulfuric content. Minimal. Phase shifting virus. Clean. Gamma cyclonic virus. Clean. Forced evolutionary virus 2. Severe overdose. Based on my observations, I would hypothesize that the test subject has been killed in a severe fight with at least 2 people and 3 animals the size of dogs. What is truly astonishing is the extent of viral infection in the subject. I had read once that the pre-war scientists were conducting experiments with such a virus, but all research notes were destroyed. No, they weren't. Research into the virus has led to many interesting discoveries. The test subject has gained many of its mutations from the overdose of the virus. This would account for the enhanced muscle and bone structure. Additionally, the recessive genes that are commonly found in humans have been manipulated in such a way to bring about the best possible combination. While the process by which this happens is uncertain, it must have some severe side effects. Chief amongst them is sterility. The test subject would have been unable to reproduce with any creature, whether clean or mutated. Other side effects include alteration of pigment of the epidermis. The life expectancy is increased by 10%. Intellect is decreased in either strain by 30%. Conclusions? Based on this information, I would extrapolate that we could simply outlive these mutants. However, based on the fact that the mutants have a super high concentration of the virus, it stands to reason that they could be someplace that is creating them. As to where that could be, I cannot hazard a guess. Now, I would love to be able to give you all this research notes that I have.
What can I help you with?
But I don't think you'll let me. Yeah. Do you have anything interesting to barter, CCH Pounder?
Use your Pip-Boy to...
Thank you. What do you do here? Thank you. And I think these are just, like, generic scribes. Anything in here? Nope. Guard, guard. Okay, these all look like barracks. Actually, I want to go in here, because this looks like a building area. A Knight Paul. Okay, we're going to talk to Knight Paul. I'm going to pretend his name is Knight Aaron Paul. Ah, so you're the new initiative. Come on, welcome aboard. What can I do for you? Do you have water chip? A water chip? The ones from the old Vault-Tec shelters? Yes, do you have one? No, those things were junk. They're prone to failure. We don't deal with purifying our own water here. We have water delivered by caravans from the hub. Okay, thanks. I will have to keep looking for one. Wow. Reese told me I could see the weapon. Yes, the latest handheld laser technology. He takes a small pistol from a work table and hands it to you. What kind of damage is due to person? In the hands of a skilled warrior, it could cut a person in half. The beam will share flesh faster than you can run your finger through sand. Can I keep this one? That one won't do you much good. It's still lacking lenses and amplifier. He takes the pistol back from you and puts it on the work table. If you really want one, go talk to Talus or Michael. Thank you. Where can I find them? They are both on the first floor of the base, of course. Talus is usually in the training room, and Michael does his duty just outside the storage room. Actually, I get going. God damn it. Also, another thing that I would really like to have knowledge of is where there's another vault. Like, you'd think that the scribes would be able to tell me, there's a vault here. You could go look here for a water chip. Okay, is anyone else here important? Scribe, scribe, knight, 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 scribe. Okay, up a floor. I have no idea where dog meat is. He's probably in here. Okay. So what do I see? Knight, scribe, scribe, knight, instructor. Okay, that's good enough for me to go talk to. I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now. I have class to run. I don't know why I did that in Corvo's voice. But you know what? Somebody's got to have Corvo's accent. Oh, there's another initiate over here. Talk to him. Or her. I think that might be... It is a more slender frame. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but... I don't think it really matters. Oh, the door is locked? I don't think in context of the game it particularly matters. If I, you know, start misgendering random NPCs. Lockpick. Good luck. You get a room with Jerry the Mouth. The fuck is Jerry the Mouth? What you doing in here? Ooh, ammunition. Oh, I can't pick it up. Hey, Ian, do you want some things? I want to give you some things, Ian. Here, hold on to that crap. Thank you. No, nothing. Never mind, Ian. Oh, I just remembered there was actually something I wanted to do in the hub. So maybe we'll go to the hub before we're done. Maybe that'll be our last stop. So we'll go to the hub. Yeah, these are all like just... Oh, there's Jerry, a young initiate. Brotherhood doctor. Hi there! You must be Brother Potatoevich, the new initiate from the outside. My name's Jerry. I'm your new roommate. I'm an initiate too. I've been studying so hard. Are you initiate, knight, or scribe? I haven't decided. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide. It's so tough. They're just both so exciting. By the way, do you want the top bunk? Just let me know. I don't mind. Okay, thank you, Jerry. Are you all right? Maybe you should see the doctor, or maybe you need some sleep. Well, I better get back to studying. Bye. Oh. Stupid phone. I like Jerry. Okay. Corvo doesn't like Jerry. I like Jerry. Why you gotta be such a Jerry? So we'll see the doctor and then talk to the people on the first floor, I guess. Okay, so this door is locked as well. Really? Okay. Alright, I'll leave in 1 second. First I want to see what you have to steal. Ooh. That was my own fault. Yeah, I don't need to steal stuff from them. At least not yet. I got tons of crap. I really do enjoy stealing in this game. Yes, how can I help you? I am radiated. Radiation's very dangerous. You should be more careful. Okay, there you go. I hope the foam didn't irritate your skin. Do you do operations? But of course, but it's very costly and time-consuming. Well, would you give me detail? Well, I can make you stronger, more perceptive, increase your endurance, and help your learning process. Which would you like more information on? I can only do each once. Strength. That is easy to do. But there's a long recovery time. It only costs 200 scripts, but it takes 3 weeks to heal. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that for now, and I'm gonna contemplate it later. Because the 3 weeks to heal thing is the thing that I'm a little wary of. Okay. Okay, first floor. So we'll wander around the first floor a little bit, and then we're going to go to the hub. Who is there? I just come to talk to you.
May I help you?
That's, Keith David, isn't it? Can I ask you a few questions? What do you hear around surrounding
The
area?
hub and the boneyard are south, mountains are east, and desolate wasteland north. Whoever goes there never returns.
Okay, tell me
I
about
am
yourself.
Rhombus, head of the Paladins. I train those willing to learn.
What can you teach me?
Stuff. I could teach you how to fight, if you had any ability.
Or no?
But the High Elder decreed
No, that's not
training
Keith
of new
David,
recruits
that's,
until the threat of invasion passes.
Lex Luthor. Clancy Brown. It's gotta be Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown. What threat?
It is not my place to answer.
Alright, fine.
What
I ask
do
you more
you
questions?
want?
Okay. I'm just gonna... He doesn't have anything else I think I really care
May
about.
I help you?
I don't want to bully him. Yeah. He doesn't seem like the kind of person I want to be an asshole to. Okay, there's Talus. These are all students. Hello, brother. How can I help you? Please excuse me for asking, but what do you do? Oh, nothing quite as glorious as paladins. I just run the supply room, checking equipment and other supplies out. I'd like to check something out. How do I do that? Well, you need to have the proper authorization, of course. Only specific people are given authorization to check items out of the supply room. Who can give authorization? Well, that's quite a few people, but Talus is the person you should probably talk to. You might also want to talk to Mathia. She might be able to help you as well. Where can I find Mathia? Mathia is... Oh, yeah, I know, but... Yeah, okay. Okay, yes, thank you. Goodbye. Hello, stranger. I heard you were the one to thank for the safe return of my mission initiative. You are welcome. As for your reward... I'll give you a choice of one of the following. Fuck. Why would I take anything but power armor? I have something to pick up. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Power armor! I have the something armor. Self-contained suit of advanced technology armor, powered by a microfusion reactor with enough fuel to last 100 years. So in this, my armor is 25. In this, it's 30. Yeah, there's no way I'm not... And I get more strength. Fuck yes. Oh! Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm very, very, very happy right now. Combat... yes! Finally, I get some power armor. Okay, tell us, do you have anything else to say? Where can I get... you can tell a few things. I'll put in... Yeah. I don't want the stream to go too long. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll deal with that later. That's just ammunition, and I don't want any ammunition right now. Okay, so I'm not a scribe or a paladin, so I can't go in there. And if I try to pick my way in there, I'm gonna piss off a bunch of people. So we're gonna go back to the hub. We're gonna try and pick open that room at whatever it was called. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just happy we have power armor. So happy we have power armor. And not just because I look amazing. Which I do. But I look amazing. Okay, so let's go back to the hub very briefly. Because there's that door that I wasn't able to pick open before. Downtown. Downtown. FLC, that's what it's called. Okay, I majorly upped my skills. So, yes. Okay, what do we got in here? A fuck ton of money. Okay, so apparently, since I'm overburdened, I can't pick up anymore. Here, I'm gonna give you a few things. I should have some things to give you. Yeah, you can have this combat armor and this knife. And all of this. Okay. There. There we go. That worked. That worked. Now. Let's get our money. Oh, sweet, sweet money. Is there anything cool on the bookshelves? Of course there is. Of course. Why wouldn't there be cool things on the bookshelves? There's drugs on the bookshelves. I was actually kind of hoping for books, though. The game is like, here, have drugs. Drugs are tasty. And I'm like, but I want books. Books are so much more useful. Okay. I'll give him a few things, and then we're gonna call it a day. Yeah, Let's give you these flares. And didn't we get another medical kit? Yeah, let's give you that. Okay. I did not finish the offer. Fuck beans. Fuck beans, fuck beans, fuck beans. God damn it. Okay. One of these. These. Okay, there we go. Offer. Just take it off my hands. We're gonna play inventory game next stream, to try and sell some of all the crap that we have, but I'm not being super worried about it or anything right now. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Other than the real mess that was the glow when we first started streaming, I think we've made a lot of progress. That is it for Fallout for the day.